To be honest, nobody gives a fuck about your situation. Nobody's bothered. Nobody's pressed. You came on the internet unprovoked under a video that wasn't even about you or your situation, telling us that you were barely legal dating somebody in their 30s. Yeah. And then you even went to say that you were the only one that he's dated. That's not true, because if he told you the truth, which means he wouldn't be manipulating you, you would realize that he's a child predator. He targets young girls like you because your frontal lobe isn't fully developed and you don't know how to make better decisions. I also feel like if he would have told you the truth, you would have never laid down and had a child with him, because then you would realize that your child might be a target since he likes them young. I also was reading other comments where you said that y'all had a mortgage. You barely have any credit, let alone life experience, because you've been so far up this man's ass, you wouldn't even know he has the mortgage. You're just benefiting off of him. Let's just be honest here. And just because you surround yourself with older people does not mean that you're more mature or that your frontal lobe is going to develop faster than anybody else's. It just means that you surround yourself with older people. And trust to believe, I've seen children constantly around grown adults and still aren't mature enough, let alone frontal lobe developed enough to have certain types of conversations. They probably look down on you in ways, but they're never going to tell you because they don't want you to feel bad, because that man supposedly loves you because he couldn't get a woman his age because he was lacking a lot. But you like it because you haven't experienced anything else. So good for you, but you have nothing better to do. And it shows. While the rest of us are doing what we're supposed to do because we're grown, frontal lobes are developed, and we know better. You don't. we know what's better. We know what's wrong with the situation. Nobody's judging you. I feel like all the comments were people warning you, saying that that's not a red flag. You're like, no, because I'm the only one. You're not. Because if he's willing to date you at barely legal, he's willing to go lower. He's willing to date teenagers and children. And then in a few years, you're going to be crying to us, asking us to send you money because you need help. Because that man manipulated you and abused you when everybody was warning you about it. But you were fighting so hard for this relationship. It's weird. Yeah. I feel bad. Where's your parents? They weren't good influences because you're a mess. Nobody cares. People are just trying to help you. But you're not smart enough to know because you think you know what's right, because we've all been there. Everybody that's been your age, we've all been there. And we know that a man that dates younger women or women that date younger men simply lack so much that they can't get someone their age, so they target idiots. Underdeveloped, foolish, brainless children who don't know any better. And 9 times out of 10, the parents don't know or the parents don't care because they don't have to take care of your lazy ass, and you have a man that does. So yeah, nobody cares. We're just trying to help you, but you don't want the help. Maybe next time keep your crappy, manipulative, predatorial relationship to yourself because we didn't ask. Yeah, but I hope everything works out for you though. We've all been in your shoes. We know better. You don't, clearly. Maybe that frontal lobe is going to take a little longer. You've been manipulated for so long. You've been with a predator. You know, they gonna do things. It's your business though.